Welcome. In this video, we will discuss about the Atlantic Ocean's largest protected marine reserve. So we will discuss about its location, we will discuss its significance, and we will also try to understand what is marine protected zones are, what is the requirement for having the protected marine reserve. So we will discuss about all this in this video. So let's begin. So the isolated UK overseas territory of Tristan da Cunha, which is home to the world's most remote human settlement, has declared the largest fully protected marine reserve in Atlantic Ocean at 6,87,000 square kilometers. So basically this is the reason, this is the context because of which we are discussing about the marine reserves right now. So UK overseas territory, which means the outside of UK, the territories on which it still has a control. Such one territory is the Tristan da Cunha. In that particular territory, what they have gone ahead and decided that it is going to declare a majority of its reserve as the protected marine reserve. So this will close over 90% of their waters to harmful activities such as bottom trawling fishing, sand extraction and deep sea mining. So all these bottom trawling fishing, for an example, is considered one of the reason because of which the invasive alien species could get injected into the atmosphere. Sand extraction is considered as one of the environmental degradation process through which what happened, the ecology of the entire water system is disturbed. And similarly, deep sea mining also possess a different kind of problem to the aquatic ecosystem. So because of it, the presently what has happened, the Tristan da Cunha, which is a overseas territory of UK, they have went ahead and declared 90% of their water as a reserved, as a protected reserve, and hence these activity could not be carried out over there. Now, where is exactly the Tristan da Cunha is located? So, if you look at the map on the right hand side over here, so it is located between the South America and South Africa. So, this is your Tristan da Cunha, and it is an overseas territory of UK. So Tristan da Cunha, which is inhabited by less than 300 humans. So you see it is actually a very remote island. Only 300, like approximately, humans are settled over there in a small chain of islands over 6,000 miles from London in the South Atlantic, and the water around the islands are considered to be richest in the world. So basically this particular ocean is the South Atlantic. So it is located in the South Atlantic Ocean, and the water near it is considered one of the richest in terms of biodiversity as well as the different kind of minerals which could be present over there. The mountainous archipelago Tristan da Cunha is home to tens of millions of seabirds and several unique land birds. As of now, there are 2 critically endangered species in the island group and over 5 endangered species. So basically you can understand that this particular island is very important for the seabirds. So 10 of millions of seabirds could be present over here, and some of it, because of the activities of the human in the surrounding area, has been like very dangerous for the species over there. In fact, there was an incident that what happened, few of the mice which came from the ships which are like crossing this particular island included those mice in the particular ecosystem of Tristan da Cunha, and they killed a lot of seabirds over there. So that kind of destruction should not happen on an island which serves as a reserve for the seabirds. So in that regard also, surrounding the 90% of water by closing the activities which are decremental to the environment make more sense. So as of now, just remember that it has 2 critically endangered species in the island group as well as 5 endangered species. Now, what is the significance? Why this particular like announcement of declaring it as a marine protected reserve? What kind of significance it has? So after joining the UK's Blue Belt program, it will become the largest no-take zone in the Atlantic and the 4th largest on the planet. So basically there is a program of UK Blue Belt program which provide funding basically to the efforts in order to protect the aquatic ecosystem. So it has joined the UK Blue Belts program, and now it will become the largest no-take zone, which means that no kind of activities in the aquatic system is allowed over there, and it will be the fourth largest on the planet. The almost 7 lakh square kilometers of the marine protection zone is almost 3 times of the size of UK and will safeguard the future of seven gill sharks, yellow-nosed albatross and rockhopper penguin. So these are the few species which will be especially protected now: seven eagle shark, yellow-nosed albatross and the rockhopper penguins. They will specifically will get benefit of such kind of announcement. Now, the marine protection zone involve the management of certain natural areas for biodiversity conservation or species protection and are created by delineating zones with permitted and non-permitted areas within that zone. Think of it very similar to what we have in an eco-sensitive zones in India. So if you remember, we have already done a video regarding the ecologically sensitive areas in like Western Ghat. So similar kind of things are actually done in the marine protected zone also. So some of the area would be demarcated, delineated, and some activities would be prohibited over there. If you move away from that particular zone, again some of the activities would be prohibited. So such kind of demarcation is done in the marine protection zone also. The idea is again to conserve the biodiversity of the region. So I hope you have understood this video. The things that you have to take up from over here is, first of all, where is Tristan da Cunha located? The fact that it is actually a UK overseas territory. Then what are the environmental degradation problem? Bottom trawling, sand mining, sand extraction, deep sea mining. What kind of environmental problem it could have over an aquatic system? And then finally, a little bit about the marine protection zone as well as UK Blue Belt program. So I hope you have understood this video. If you have any doubt, feel free to drop a comment. Thank you.